Hello everyone, my name is Nor Unicy and welcome to another episode of Tips and Tricks with ProPricer. We'll cover useful tips and tricks in ProPricer to help you leverage your time better and get things priced. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about a ProPricer companion product called the GSA Travel Import Utility. This product allows you to import per diem and lodging rates from the General Services Administration website directly into a ProPricer travel rate table. It does this by connecting directly to the site, downloading the rates into an Excel file, then importing the data directly into the input grid of a travel rate table. The GSA website only offers rates for destinations within the United States though, so only US rates can be imported. The GSA Travel Import Utility is useful because it saves time and ensures compliance with GSA travel regulations. The first time this application is used, it will need to be connected to a ProPricer server. This can be done by holding down the Shift key while launching the application, then selecting the correct ProPricer connection file. I'll do this now. Then enter your ProPricer username and password to log in and click OK. After you click OK, you'll see the GSA Travel Import Utility window appear. The first item you'll notice is the File Locations area with the rate website listed. The website URL is the GSA website that hosts annual GSA travel rates. The second field is the location where the rates are downloaded into an Excel file. The next area we're going to look at is Import Options. Here is a checkbox for Import Mileage Rate. When this is selected, the mileage amount field becomes available to update with a value of your choosing. I'll enter 0.58 here, so our mileage rate will be 58 cents per mile. The Create Log File checkbox can be selected to generate a log for the import process after the rates have finished importing. This shows how many records processed successfully and if any failed to import. I'm going to go ahead and check this box. The Travel Table field is simply the table that the GSA rates will be imported into. To select the table, click the drop-down menu and select the table that the rates will be imported into. I will select Tank Travel. The next field down is the Travel Resource. This is the resource that is associated with each destination. To choose the resource, I'll click the drop-down menu and select the resource called Travel here. Then there are a couple options for handling duplicates. They are Overwrite Existing and Do Not Overwrite. Overwrite will copy the GSA rates over any duplicated rates. Do Not Overwrite will prevent the tool from importing any data that is duplicated. For now, I'll leave this set to Overwrite Existing. Next is Select Individual Travel Items. This can be used to bring in specific rates for destinations of your choosing. For example, let's say I only want to bring in rates for Phoenix, Arizona and San Francisco, California. I start by checking the Select Individual Travel Items checkbox, then a list of GSA rates by destination appears in the grid below. First, I'll expand this window, then I'll scroll down until I see the Phoenix rates. As you can see, there are multiple rates for some destinations because of the seasonal rates. I'm going to check the Select column for the 3 rates here. Then, I'll continue scrolling down and select the San Francisco rates as well. Next, I will click the Import button at the bottom of the window. A message will appear stating that the import finished, 7 records were successfully processed, and 0 failed. I'll click OK and move on to verify the data in ProPricer. So I'll launch ProPricer, navigate to the Rates and Tables section in the navigation pane, then double-click the Tank Travel table under the Travel Rates folder. And it looks like the rates for these destinations transferred over as expected. If I look closer, I can see that the per diem, hotel, and mileage rates for both destinations imported correctly. Now, let's assume that I want to import all the rates from the GSA site. To do this, I'll go back to the GSA Travel Import Utility and uncheck the Select Individual Travel Items checkbox. Once I do that, you'll notice the rates grid below disappears. Now when we click Import, all the GSA rates for every destination will be imported into our travel table. The Import Finished message will appear stating 663 records were successfully processed and 0 failed. Now, I'll go back to ProPricer and confirm all the records imported as expected. As I scroll down the list, we can see the Tank Travel table now contains all the rates from the GSA site. In conclusion, the GSA Travel Import Utility product performs an import of all the travel rates from the GSA site with just a few clicks. During setup, users can include a mileage rate, assign a resource to each record, and control the handling of duplicate rates. You can also choose specific rates rather than importing the entire list. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please share it with your colleagues who use ProPricer. If you have any questions about this product, ProPricer, or maybe even some tips and tricks of your own, please email us directly. Who knows, your tip might just end up in our next video. Again, my name is Nor Unice, and as always, thanks for watching.